New York City, a place where dreams are made, where the hustle and bustle of daily life creates an atmosphere of endless possibilities. But beneath the glitz and glamour, sometimes nightmares come true, lurking in the shadows of the city that never sleeps. In a dingy Brooklyn apartment, two men were found dead, victims of a scam gone horribly wrong. The scene was grim, a stark contrast to the dreams that brought them here. These men weren't the innocent marks. They were the scammers, caught in their own web of deceit. Their plan, meticulously crafted, had backfired in the most tragic way. In the world of con artists, where deception is the currency, things don't always go as planned. Even the most cunning schemes can unravel. The men, believed to be Nigerian nationals, were found amidst stacks of counterfeit money, a testament to their illicit activities. Alongside the fake bills, there was a makeshift chemical lab, a dangerous setup that hinted at their desperate attempts to manufacture wealth. The air was thick with the smell of chemicals, a grim testament to their failed attempt to turn paper into profit. The toxic fumes were a silent witness to their final moments. This wasn't Wall Street, where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. There were no million-dollar bonuses at stake here, only the high cost of greed. This was the dark underbelly of the American dream, where desperation and greed collided with fatal consequences. In the end, their pursuit of easy money led them down a deadly path, a cautionary tale in the city of dreams. The scam itself is as old as time. Promise a gullible victim a fortune, a life-changing sum of money that seems too good to be true. The trick is to make them pay upfront fees, convincing them that this small investment will unlock their newfound wealth and then disappear without a trace. But the black money scam adds a theatrical twist, making it even more elaborate and convincing. Victims are told of a large sum of money supposedly dyed black to avoid detection by authorities. They are shown a convincing demonstration of how this black money can be cleaned with a special chemical. The scammers even go as far as to give the victims a cleaned bill as proof, making the entire setup seem legitimate and foolproof. All the victims need to do, they are told, is pay for the expensive chemical required to clean the money, and soon they'll be rolling in wealth beyond their wildest dreams. Of course, the clean bill is real, but it's switched out through sleight of hand, a classic magician's trick. The rest of the so-called money is just black paper, completely worthless and impossible to clean, leaving the victims with nothing but regret. By the time the victims realize they've been had, the scammers are long gone, having vanished into thin air with their pockets lined with the victims' hard-earned money, leaving behind empty offices and broken dreams. The black money scam isn't just a problem for the naive and vulnerable. Even seasoned professionals, blinded by the allure of easy money, have fallen prey. One famous example involves a former NFL player who, enticed by the promise of quick riches, lost millions to a sophisticated black money scheme. This case, still unsolved, highlights the brazen nature of these scammers. They operate with impunity, often targeting individuals with deep pockets and a desire for fast returns. The internet has only made their job easier, allowing them to cast a wider net and disappear into the digital ether at a moment's notice. The scene unfolds. Back in that Brooklyn apartment, investigators piece together the events that led to the scammers' demise. It seemed their latest con had backfired, literally. The chemical cocktail they were using to clean the money had reacted violently, creating toxic fumes that quickly filled the small apartment. Whether it was a mistake in their formula or simply a lack of ventilation, the result was the same: a deadly end to their criminal enterprise. The irony, of course, is that they were killed by the very scam they were perpetrating on others. Justice, maybe? The investigation into the deaths of the two scammers is ongoing, but authorities believe it was an accident, a tragic consequence of their own greed and recklessness. The case serves as a grim reminder of the dangers of getting involved in any get-rich-quick scheme. While the victims of the black money scam may find little solace in the deaths of their tormentors, it does offer a stark reminder that crime, even in its most elaborate and seemingly victimless forms, often comes with a heavy price. No laughing matter. It's easy to mock the victims of these scams, to question how anyone could be so gullible, but let's take a moment to understand the psychology behind it. Scammers are master manipulators. They prey on our deepest desires for wealth, for security, for a better life. They weave elaborate stories, exploit our vulnerabilities, and offer us a glimpse of a future that's just out of reach. They know exactly what buttons to push, what dreams to dangle in front of us. The best defense against these scams is awareness. Educate yourself and those around you. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Do your research, be skeptical of unsolicited offers, and always verify the source. Never ever send money to someone you don't know and trust. Scammers often create a sense of urgency, making you feel like you have to act immediately. Remember, in the world of scams, the only one getting rich is the scammer. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and protect yourself and your loved ones from falling victim to these deceitful tactics.